I told my son he deserved his girlfriend breaking up with him. My son Tyler is 22, and he's honestly been my best friend since his mom left when he was 7. We've been through everything together, and I've always had his back, even when he was being an idiot teenager. But last month, I watched him completely destroy the best relationship he'd ever had, and I couldn't just sit there and pretend it was okay. Tyler had been dating this girl, Emma, for about 8 months. She was perfect for him. Smart, funny, actually got his weird sense of humor, and she genuinely cared about him. She'd come over for dinner every Sunday and would help me with dishes afterward just to talk. She even remembered my birthday when Tyler forgot it. The problem started when Tyler got this new job at some tech startup. Suddenly, he thought he was hot shit because he was making decent money for the first time. He started going out with his coworkers every night, coming home drunk at like 2 in the morning. Emma would text me asking if he was okay because he'd just disappear for hours without answering his phone. I tried talking to him about it, but he just brushed me off, saying I didn't understand how important networking was for his career, which was bullshit because I've been working for 30 years, and I know the difference between networking and just being a drunk asshole. Then last week, Emma came over looking completely exhausted. She'd been planning this weekend trip for them to go hiking because Tyler always said he wanted to get more into outdoor stuff. She'd booked the cabin, bought new hiking boots, even packed snacks he liked. The whole thing probably cost her like $300. The night before they were supposed to leave, Tyler decided he'd rather go to some company party instead. He didn't even tell her until she showed up at our house with her backpack ready to go. He just looked at her and said the party was more important for his career and she was being dramatic. Emma started crying right there in my living room. Not like angry crying, just this quiet, defeated sobbing that broke my heart. She said she felt like she didn't matter to him anymore and maybe they should take a break. That's when Tyler completely lost it. He started yelling about how she was being clingy and holding him back from advancing his career. He said she was just jealous because she was still working at Target while he was moving up in the world. Then he said the thing that made me snap. He looked at this girl who'd been nothing but good to him and said maybe it was time he dated someone on his level anyway. Emma ran out crying and Tyler just shrugged like nothing happened. He actually said to me that he'd probably dodged a bullet because she was getting too serious anyway. I waited until the next morning when he was hungover and feeling sorry for himself to have the conversation. He was sitting at the kitchen table with his head in his hands complaining about how Emma was ignoring his texts. I sat down across from him and said exactly what I was thinking, that he deserved to get dumped, that Emma was the best thing that ever happened to him, and he threw it away because he thought making $40,000 a year made him better than her. I told him he'd been acting like a selfish piece of shit for months, and if I was Emma, I would have left him way sooner, that she put more effort into their relationship in 1 week than he had in the past 2 months. Tyler got defensive and started saying I didn't understand the pressure he was under at work, so I reminded him that Emma worked 2 jobs while going to school part-time and still made time for him, that she'd been supporting him and cheering him on while he treated her like she was disposable. I said the worst part wasn't even that he chose some random party over her. It was that he made her feel small and worthless when she was just trying to spend time with him. That the girl who remembered my birthday and asked about my day every time she came over deserved way better than a son who couldn't even remember to text her back. Tyler stormed out and didn't come home for 3 days. When he finally did, he looked like he hadn't slept at all. He sat down and admitted that Emma had officially broken up with him over text. She said she couldn't be with someone who made her feel like she wasn't enough. He asked if I thought there was any way to fix it, and I told him probably not. That when you make someone feel that worthless, sorry doesn't really cut it. But maybe he could learn something and not treat the next girl like garbage.